What's going on, you bitch made ass niggas, you bitch made ass bitches, you real ass niggas, and you real ass bitches? Had to clear my voice up real quick. Sorry, y'all. We back in the motherfucking spot though. What's good? Cracking the motherfucking 80s.
Niggas back, man. Welcome back. Welcome back to Cracking the 80s, man. This is what episode? What we at? 25 now, y'all. Episode 25.
I thought of something funnier than 24.
Let me hear it.
25.
So 20 fizzy, nigga.
Yeah, 25. Quarter of a century on board on these niggas, man.
Wow.
Word. We on that Jay-Z shit. You know what I'm saying? We recording on we dropping some heat. Well, it's gonna be September 12th when it comes out, but we're doing this on September 11th, man. It's kind of crazy.
Oh shit! Until you just said that, I knew it was the 11th, but hearing September 11th in the sentence is like, oh yeah, that did happen.
Right. A lot of shit happened that day. Jay-Z dropped the album. Fabulous dropped. Fab dropped. Mariah Carey dropped too.
What she dropped? I don't remember Mariah Carey dropping.
I forgot what album it was. They talking about it on Twitter, but she dropped the album too. And fun fact, the Majin Buu saga started today as well.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I remember leaving school early because you know every public school in New York City panicked and was like they thought they was gonna bomb the schools next. I don't know what that was about, but I went home early. There was that new season. It was that episode Vidal got an ass beat.
Oh man, that it's crazy. You mentioned that like niggas getting pulled out of school. I'm just thinking back to that time where, because I think I was that was 2001, so I must have been 11. I was in junior high for sure, because I was still when I was still in middle school, going to school in Far Rock and shit. And I remember they go over the loudspeaker and announce it, and mind you, 11, 10, 12-year-old kids, you understand shit, but you don't really comprehend what's really going down, nigga. But I just say that I remember that time because it was like it wasn't really no internet, so news and shit didn't get around that easy. And we were like America as people, we were way more naive to just what was really going on out in the world and shit. So when that happened, niggas was just like, yo, everything changed that one day. Everything fucking changed, especially being New York niggas.
Word, and I could see the towers burn. I could see that shit burning from mine because I was in the school I was in. It was on the I think it was on the 4th floor. My school was kind of big. Shout out to 155, and fucking nigga, I could see that shit, nigga. And I swear,
in Brooklyn.
Yeah, from Brooklyn, yeah.
Oh, word.
And the crazy part is like I don't know if the listeners can relate to this wild shit, and I don't know if y'all niggas can relate, but. You know, I was in 3rd grade at the time, and our classmates swore their parents worked in that building. They're like, my parents worked there.
It was that's the thing too. It was a lot of. I just didn't understand what was going on. I didn't have any of that.
Your mother did not work in that building, nigga. Stop lying.
It's so crazy, man. People like in the media got in trouble for claiming that they was, putting fake 9/11 stories out and shit. I forget. It was. Y'all remember that show, The League?
The League.
It was like about. It was some white dudes. They started a fantasy football league. They used to work in the office and shit. I didn't really watch the show. I just knew one of the main dudes on there. He lied about that shit. They got that nigga up out of here because of that. Like he had first lied and said, "Oh yeah, I was living in New York at the time," and then his story just gradually changed to, "Oh yeah, I was actually in the towers." And it came out this nigga was fucking capping, bro. This nigga was lying, son. It's like, yo, what type of person that you lying about some traumatic shit? Like,
yeah, word. Niggas just want to. That's when I knew at a young age. Niggas just want to be. Niggas just say anything.
Niggas be wanting. They do anything for clout. They do anything for what my nigga Offset did. You know what I mean?
It was like 5 classmates. My parents worked there. Looking at these niggas like, y'all niggas is lying.
That niggas can't even spell world trade.
Why would y'all want that mother working there? Why would y'all say that?
Crazy. What if imagine they wasn't lying though, and now they listening back to this and they trigger warning, by the way. Them niggas is like, I told that nigga back in the day. He still don't want to believe me. Oh man. Like I said, welcome back to the show, man. Cracking the 80s. Feels good to be back. AKA I don't know if I don't really care about this shit, but I got a spliff in the air right now. Niggas is smoking on that good Queen Elizabeth pack. You know, you heard?
Oh man, we started off early.
Niggas got Lizzie in the spliffy. You know what
We
I'm
started off
saying?
early. Good God.
Put it in
Hey,
the air. Put it in the air, man.
sleep in peace to the Queen of England.
Man, fuck that shit, man.
Hey, you know, yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
But
she got a whole brother out here that's still fucking in cahoots with the Epstein Island shit, man. We ain't forgot Prince Andrew. We ain't forget, nigga. We ain't forget.
damn, the nigga brought out the Carfax for niggas real quick. Good God.
Niggas had to hit him with that. Nigga came through, cleared the whole building. But I mean, welcome back to the show. If it's your first time, welcome to the show. If it's your last time, cue the line, Marz.
Go clear a fucking sample or something, man. Get the fuck up out of here.
Get the fuck up out of here, man. Continue to support. We appreciate y'all, man. Like episode 25. We do this shit 3 more times. We're gonna be at episode 100. That's impressive, man. Keep dropping comments. Hey, speaking about comments, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and get right into it. Before I do that, drop a comment for the algorithms, you know what I mean? Click that bell so we get the, you know what I mean? You get notifications when every time we drop. Every Monday, you know what I'm saying? Every Monday we drop this work for y'all. We hit the corners. Every Monday at 8 a.m. We up early, you know what I'm saying? To give y'all this work for y'all weeks, man. But speaking about comments, and we appreciate all the comments that you guys leave. We definitely check them out. We read them. But I think we witnessed our first disgruntled viewer or listener, guys. It was pretty interesting, man. Y'all seen that comment that boy put on the most recent episode on the tube?
Oh yeah.
Buddy was upset, man. Buddy was real upset.
That shit pissed him off. Oh well, nigga. Tough break, nigga. Comment again though. Show some more love. Show some more hate.
Like, we appreciate the comment, man.
Hate.
That shit was interesting and fucking cool to see. Like, yo, we got somebody in their feelings on our content, boy. We made it. We out here.
Word.
Shout out to the good YouTube though, man. We putting mad content up there. I don't know if y'all been noticing, man, that the YouTube is getting pretty archived. We got some shit up there. Cool ass thumbnails. Pardon me. Excuse me. Cool ass thumbnails and shit. You know what I mean? I started putting some gaming clips on the YouTube channel now. You know what I mean? I've been on my Twitch shit recently a little bit, playing a little Halo Infinite. I'm saying just taking it back to the shit. One of my first games that I really, as a early teen and shit, fell in love with that good Halo. Tapped that Xbox, the first Xbox, and Halo was they fucking, what was it? That was like they Ace Boon Coon. That shit was the Bungie. Remember when Bungie used to make them shits? That first Halo set the trend for Xbox. So I mean, I've been on my game and shit again recently. Marz, I mean, we got to get your clips on there, bro. Them shits is top tier, god level material that we gotta.
I'm currently working on some shit right now, so you know I have a good 5 clips for you before the week is out.
We gotta get them shits out there.
Upload those bad bitches. Yeah.
Gotta get them shits out there for the people.
I'm gonna set up a first attempt with my boy Ronan, so y'all can see the teacher, the Mr. Miyagi and his MK shit. Yeah. My PlayStation captures moment capture shit been acting a little funny lately. I tried to save this clip I did with Ronan the other day. He had Jackie, I had Scorpion, and I was applying that pressure on the nigga in the corner, and the nigga he neutral ducked the shit out of me and kicked me in my face and went right for the fatal blow. It was hilarious. His Jackie, he's doing some magical shit with Jackie. For those who don't know, Jax had a daughter. Jax in Mortal Kombat had a daughter named Jackie, and she's pretty intense. Pretty intense motherfucker.
What's actually, that, MK12?
MK11, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So 12 ain't out yet, huh?
Nah, no.
That's I be saying that.
You live in the 2030, my nigga.
Or not, because, you know what I mean? I got the Xbox Cloud gaming and shit, so I be seeing MK11. Actually, I played that. What? Actually, let me start off with saying Xbox gaming, cloud gaming, I fuck with y'all. I fuck with the shit. Microsoft, y'all doing really well with that. It's like a streaming service for games. But They got a lot of restrictions to that shit, bro. You can't play 2v2. Like, you can't even connect your second controller with the cloud. Me and my shorty was trying to play MK. Not like you brought that up, and they don't allow you to play locally with two people. You only could
So
play.
they put restrictions on it as well.
They put restrictions, bro. Now I'm not sure if it's because I didn't install the game, which takes away from having the cloud experience. But nigga, you can't play with two people on clouding, like on cloud
Because
gaming.
when you cloud it, you streaming it.
Yeah, you streaming, bro. It's not. You don't.
Yeah,
You
you
know.
streaming the game. Yeah.
But I mean, shit, I understand that, but
Yeah.
I mean, if we still on the same like, because I understand I'm streaming it.
MK11 is dumb cheap, man. You can probably go to GameStop and get this shit for like $12.
Yeah, I mean, because I wouldn't even try to buy it. It was just in the moment we was trying to, you know what I mean? Because my
Have a little
shorty, she
fun.
kind of cool with the fighting games. I'm not gonna front. We be at the arcade bars and shit playing, and she alright, like she alright with the fighting games. So we was like, I mean, we talking shit the whole day. Like, yeah, I'm gonna give you this work later, and she come over and that shit, we cannot get that shit to work. And
Xbox said, nah, nigga. Nope.
Yeah.
upon further research, some niggas was like, nah,
Make his character
you
shit.
can't do that, man. So
Buy
shout
the
out to that
game,
shit,
nigga.
bro. It was, nigga. And then, word. Go ahead, my bad.
Oh no! So since we was on games, I was gonna give my quick and first impressions of the Last of Us remake. Now it's the game that came out for the PlayStation 3 called The Last of Us. It's one of the best, well written games as far as story goes. Like it's a fucking. That's why HBO is now doing the show for it, because it's the story alone is just in the dialogue in the game. It's just like it's Oscar worthy. Not gonna lie to you.
What type of a game is? I've heard about
It
it, but
is
I'm
a.
not too familiar.
It's a. How can I say? It's an action based. Sort of like Resident Evil in a sense, as far as
Okay,
just like how you move around and this
like
and that.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill, but it's zombies and then there's regular humans and cops that you got to kill to get through. You know, it's an objective. It's a story driven game. I can't
Oh,
really
okay.
really
Yeah.
explain it, but they remade it for the PS5, even though they remastered it like twice. They remastered it for the P2, I think 2 times, but they remade it for the 5. And good God, the game looks fucking gorgeous. It's just the only thing that really changed was the graphics in the AI. The computers are much harder. So I
Yeah.
bought the game and I felt like CJ, like here we go again. It was I'm getting into it. Beautiful game. It's just stressing me the fuck out. I'm playing it on the hardest difficulty, and good God, it's fun as shit, but it's the stress levels and the clickers. The clickers are like the zombies of the game.
Yeah.
They have like vagina faces. I can't really explain it no other way. I think people who played the game will agree. They have vagina faces, and it's the scariest shit. And they click. You hit them, and they on your ass, and you can't really fight them unless you got a steel pipe or a gun, because you can't go hand in hand with them shits, because they gonna bite your neck and you're dead.
I wanna get a game like that because I fuck with the horror type games and I mean the Dead Spaces and that type of shit. Now that I got this, I got my streaming set up on my computer. I ain't gonna front. That right there was clutch too. That Xbox Cloud game, and that's why I said I fuck with y'all, but you disappointed me. But it's all good. It was probably my ignorance not knowing, but I want to get in that vibe and start streaming, just like playing horror games, because you getting reactions from that shit easily. Because them shits is scarier than horror films, bro.
Yeah. You definitely
you be
you gotta be
locked in.
quiet.
Yeah,
You gotta definitely be quiet walking around when you inside, because they be out they be outside too, but for the most part you in a lot of abandoned buildings in the game, and you turn a corner and you see that shit in the corner standing still, shaking and shit. You're like, oh, what the fuck, holy shit!
like I said, the corner's moving.
Word.
Yeah,
but
shout out to
you get Molotovs, you can burn them niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can revolvers, nice little weapons.
That sound like Dying Light a little bit.
Yeah, it's sort of like Dying Light, but it's third person, and it's
okay.
yeah.
I fuck with zombie games in terms of like you could pick up any weapon that's around you. You could pick up any object around you, use that shit as a weapon. Is it like that? And
you definitely could. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you
I'll
pick up
fuck with
bricks.
that.
You can pick up bricks to throw it and throw them off, or to lead them somewhere else, to sneak up on them and poke them up and shit like that. Really good. But the main thing is it's a story. That's why it's being put into a TV show. because the story is just like, wow, this is a game. Like it was some real groundbreaking shit when it came out for PS3. Like what the fuck? It's crazy.
We're gonna have to. I'm gonna definitely keep an eye out for that because we probably end up watching it and giving a nice review on the pod. You know what I'm saying? That's
Word.
typically what we like to do. But shit. I actually before we get into a topic or something, wanted to start with R.I.P. Pat Stay. I mean,
Definitely.
battle rapper.
Battle rap legend, man. He's one of those few battle rappers that can go to King of the Dot, that can go to fucking any fucking battle rap company or stage and just show his ass off. Like, like my favorite battle from him was him versus Shotgun Shug. That battle is a fucking classic. Like that's a battle. That's a rap battle.
He said this is top tier.
This is top tier rap battling right here. Like Shotgun Shug was coming with the whole, you used to be a fiend. I'm still gangsta crip. You can't judge me, this and that. And Pat Stay's angle was, nigga, you can't really rap like that. You're not that good. And it was just like, oh man, that battle. I could watch that battle. Even though that card, that No 9 was like one of the best events that happened in a while, I want to say.
Yeah.
That battle from Surf to that battle to go from Pat Stay to Shotgun Shug to Surf and Geechee Gotti, I think I like Pat Stay and Shotgun Shug's battle more than Surf and Geechee Gotti because, damn, it was just. And I'm glad Shotgun Shug pulled up to not make it because Pat Stay won, of course, but it's just I don't know. Shotgun Shug versus was so good, it made Pat Stay look even better that he topped his rounds. Like it was just. Oh man, amazing! Even his battle with Danny Myers. Oh man, Pat Stay is a fucking genius, man. He can really rap. He can really rap. He can.
See,
really
I wasn't really too familiar with bro until like unfortunately after he passed. I just seen clips and different clips from battles and shit. And I was like, oh yeah, he definitely got it. He nice for real.
And nigga still that punch was nuts like Johnny Cage. Nigga, man, that battle. I'm finna watch that shit later, man. Again, I watched that shit the Friday when I got off work. I watched that shit Friday morning and made some breakfast. It was just his energy in the crib and shit like that. Yeah, word.
But I mean, shit, we kind of jumped right into the pod. We didn't really even get into just shit. How y'all niggas is doing, man? Drvgz, how you doing, my boy?
We good, man. We good. Positive thoughts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my nigga Drvgz be coming on this shit like Dr. Umar, boy. Hell yeah. I'm fucking with it. That's Dr. Umar energy. I mean, blessings. Donations.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that positivity, man.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon.
I swear I just seen a video of this nigga Dr. Umar like dancing and shit. I couldn't confirm or deny.
Jagged Edge. The Jagged Edge. Yeah. He was,
I think it was that nigga dancing, man.
Yeah, that nigga's one of the funniest niggas on social media right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's hilarious.
But shit, what you kind of got into a little bit, but what about you, Marz? How was your week, bro? How you doing?
My week was a little annoying because of the fucking rain, man. But other than that, man, I think it was good. I made union at my job, so I get all the perks and shit now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Shout out to the union.
Shout out to the union, man. Yeah, I'm officially in. You know what I'm saying? I got the juice now, as a random actor would say, from Bruce. I felt like Omar after the fact.
Damn, that's what's up. See that union? That's a different.
How son didn't get famous after that?
Huh?
Say again?
How son didn't get famous after that line in Juice? We still don't know son name.
We still don't know son name. It's one of the most iconic lines of film.
Literally,
you got the juice. Yeah,
you got the juice now, kid.
And it's literally the last fucking line that's said in the movie.
Roll credits, right?
Roll credits. Like we should know who that nigga name. We should know him.
If I was of age at that time, I would have been in the theater like, oh, he said the thing. He said it. I guess Tupac would just overshadow the whole movie. But yeah, how you doing? How you doing today, my nigga?
Hey, I'm about to say, man, Tupac definitely outshined him. But shit, just getting back to my week. It was cool. Like I got my whip back. It's cool to have your wheels again with air conditioning. You know what I'm saying? I had the car troubles. It was actually the AC went out like a couple months ago, and I was just stugging it out without AC. I'm like, I don't know why I was doing that in fucking Houston, Texas, but stugging it out without the air, and eventually that led to the other problem. So the thing about cars, man, you can't let anything go unchecked. I just thought I wasn't gonna have air. I didn't know it was gonna cause another issue, but got that shit fixed. That was cool. Good to get my whip back. What else happened this week, man? I mean, shit. My week was decent. I kind of it was like going through like some personal shit. Nothing too crazy, but it was just kind of like it was honestly positive because it was like a reality check. You know, the moments where you might get presented with some information that you know, but it affects you even more because you know, but you're just not ready to hear that shit. I mean, like, you know, everything is facts, but you like, damn, I don't think I was prepared for this information. But in turn, it kind of like lit a fuse under me, which led me to do some shit that I was always trying to do and get started. So, I mean, like I said, it was an interesting week, like a nice week for reflection, for planning. I'm big on trying to plan for the future now. Like, I think it's great to live in the present and it's good to plan for the future. But I think I was a little bit more toward living in the present side, which is it's not negative either, but you can kind of get caught up in not really effectively plan for the future. You could plan for the future, but it's ways to like, you know what I mean, do that shit to be more effective. So I'm on that type of shit. Good, pretty decent week. A lot of good week for discovery and shit. Growth as a motherfucking person. Shit was pretty interesting. But man, let's fucking start with over the fucking after we potted last week. Actually, while we were potting, it was going on. Made in America Festival. I don't really care to talk about the festival. I just wanted to give a fucking shout out to Philly. You know what I mean? My boy Marz out there in PA. Made in America was last week. They had the legend, the god, Bad Bunny as a headliner. Burna Boy was there. Tyler, the Creator, headline. But I wanted to get into showing some love for the good man Wallow, man. Wallow is a good nigga, son. Like, Wallow is a real good nigga. I was telling y'all after the pod yesterday, the homie Mark, you know what I mean? Shout out to Mark, Crack Roc La Familia, you know what I mean? Crack family of the show. Y'all like that shit? That's some new shit I'm trying to
Crack Roc La Familia. I like that. I like that a
Rock
lot.
La Familia. Yeah.
Crack Roc La Familia. We gotta get some chains, man.
Word up.
This is groundbreaking shit right here. You hearing listen to this? You heard this is new to me. This is new.
I'm saying that's Crack Roc La Familia. But I mean, Mark was out in the field. He was at Made in America. And he was just saying like how Wallow was there, bro, like in the field, like literally just touching the people type shit. Like the homie Mark was there, and I mean he enjoying the show, and he just seen Wallow pull up to the nigga next to him. He didn't know him, just a dude there that was trying to sell like get his business off. And I mean he had like some t-shirts and shit. So Wallow pulled up, gave the nigga $100 for one shirt. Got the shirt from him, shouted him out, put him on the IG, and just literally chopped it up with him and just gave him game. I'm just like, yo, damn, bro, that's valuable to really do that shit. He do what he do online in person, for real. And then I seen today, same shit. Like, I was scrolling through the gram and seen Wallow promoting somebody else's business that was at. And turns out we seen that Shorty was at Made in America too, promoting her shit. And I'm just like, man, I gotta give the good brother Wallow some flowers, man. After nigga did all that time, he got out and changed it. Like, he is a great example of like, yo, man, you could do a lot of time, you could have a past and shit, but get out and really, I mean, be a fucking blessing to just the people around you and good person in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is important.
Yeah, that nigga Wallow's a real inspiration, man. Just to come home. And shout out to Gilly for setting him up. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And not, you know what I'm saying? You know, your cousin come home. A lot of niggas would have just, you know what I'm saying? His cousin would have came home. His cousin would have just been home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm glad they got
Gilly cousin.
Yeah, right. I'm glad they got the podcast popping and I like the fact that, you know, I love they joke and banter. I love they back and forth. Them niggas is too funny together. They jail jokes with each other. It's just some funny shit, man.
Hilarious.
It's very hilarious, bro. Like, You could tell that the shit is all genuine because
Yeah,
most of
yeah,
the shit
for
don't
real.
even be like intentional jokes. Shit just be funny.
Yeah, word. There was a video of nigga Wallow getting like a massage, or like, you know what I'm saying, the masseuse was like stretching his body out. Nigga Gilly walks in the room like, look at this nigga. This jail nigga like to get stretched out.
Yeah, I seen that shit. That shit is funny, bro.
Oh man,
Shout out to the
yeah,
good brother Walla. Shout out to Gilly too. Fucking Philadelphia legend. Know
right.
what I mean? Another fucking legend from out there. Shout out to them brothers, man. Shout out to the pod.
Yeah,
I'm a listening. I'm a listener.
yeah. We all are shit. They be talking that shit, man.
Yeah, nah, they be
They
competing too.
both
Know
need
what
to
I
get
mean?
into stand up though. I'm telling you, there was some funny niggas.
Stand up is a different type of monster though, man. Like you got to put in like 10 years in stand up just to be good.
I mean, like just go on tour and like, you know what I'm saying, like how
Like
what's this other,
Drewski.
like Drewski, like them up, like what's DC Young Fly and the two other niggas.
Oh, see, nah, them niggas is actual comedians though.
Yeah, they
DC
comedian.
Young Fly, Carlos Miller, Chico. Them niggas is comedians
I
though.
laugh more with Gilly and Wallow than I do with them.
I mean, I could say the same, but stand up and telling jokes on the pod is different. You could be funny, but you get on that stage, bro, that shit different.
Yeah, yeah, that part.
I go to like a lot of stand up shows and just seeing because I mean we watch stand up on Netflix and shit, different comedy specials. We know that, but seeing that shit live, it's like you get a different appreciation for that shit. Me anyways, because I mean at the end of the day, it's just a person with a microphone in a room, and everybody's attention is on this one person. And with you come in there to laugh, everybody knows that, so you gotta deliver like every time, son. Like that shit is impressive, man. And like it's an art, like it's artistry to comedy and shit too, timing and all that. I
It's
don't think
all,
niggas play with that shit.
and it's all about, I think, the type of comedian you are too. Because
Yeah,
I feel like they have, the ones that's well organized, like they got the team, with the writers, and they got specific material, and it's just that material throughout those shows. But then
yeah,
you got niggas like Lil Duval who might have material, but every show is different. So even if he was to record that show, the next show it might seem like he's dipping into that same topic, but he got different swirls to everything. So
he
it's
got
like
different bits
a new
for it.
show. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
nah,
kind of like he's freestyling, like an artist.
in a way, yeah. And I mean, dude, because I've seen Duval live. Shout out to Lil Duval. Shout out to Jay Ski too. That nigga is another fucking funny ass comedian. We still got to get Ski on the pod. I know he agreed to do it, but we just ain't get the logistics and that shit worked out. But Duval on stage, I seen him twice, and that's when I really learned about just bits. When I mean the comics jokes and shit, how they set them up. It's just real interesting to see that shit live and kind of your brain start going as a creative, like, oh, so that's how he set that up. That's how he did that. That's why that right there is even more funnier than, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. Shout out to comedy. Shout out to stand up comedy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
word. Shout out to yeah, shout out to all the stand up comedians out there. Shit, even Ti, nigga, even Ti.
Shout out to T.I. Like I was saying, like niggas was trying to clown him and shit early on, and I still don't know how well he's doing, but he's sticking through it. That's the part about being a comedian. You gotta
Right.
roll with them punches. It could be times where you doing bad out there and there's nobody laughing. That shit gotta be a huge blow to your ego, nigga. You trying to tell jokes and niggas is just there with the straight face. It's like, all right,
I think Ti's approach should be more of a like a just tell us funny shit that happened in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And then I think if he popped off with that, he could get a kind of whiff of what I guess I just feel like he could have come up with better jokes in that aspect because he's coming in there, he's coming in like a comedian. Like he coming in with jokes, like he's been doing stand up for a very long time on a low and little pop up spots and shit like that. So it's like your Ti. So you telling jokes is not really gonna move the audience. But if you tell us a funny story that happened in the industry or some shit that you witnessed as Ti,
Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny. You get what I'm saying? Instead of just coming in there with, knock knock. Not not knock knock jokes, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, now I feel like now that makes sense. That would be right there with shit. Right there, what you just gave that nigga was free marketing, nigga. Because I mean, and who's to say we don't know if he's actually what he's doing? Because I never seen him. I just seen
I've seen
clips.
a few of his stand-ups and he's doing exactly that. He's telling jokes. Like he's just joking. Like it's not
Like,
like
like you seen clips or like a
I
set
see
that he
son,
had.
you can YouTube it.
Like I
Yeah.
said, that's not fair though to like judge based on clips because we don't know what his whole set is. Like he could have shit that's he talking about the industry.
I watched 40 minutes of that nigga.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. I didn't know they had. That's not a clip. That's a whole set, nigga.
Right. I didn't watch no clip. I
I
watched the
see
whole set of
that.
that nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
He's not.
I didn't see.
Yeah.
He's on tour though right now with all them niggas. J Ski. They got like a little crew. I think it's like a couple of Atlanta niggas that he been running around with. So shout out to Ti though, because he's still actually pursuing it. Whether he's getting better or good, he trying shit.
As he should be. As he should be.
But man, let's move right. Let's get right into it, man. Good old TV and film. Motherfucking Raising Kanan. Back with another heavy hitting episode, man. Y'all niggas caught up?
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
on episode 3. I gotta watch 4 and 5 today. So I'll be watching that.
Oh, I thought you said you seen 4. Oh, so you didn't see 4 or 5.
No, I didn't see 4 or 5. 4
Oh, so
5
you
dropped 5 drops today.
I'm about to say word. So you in the same spot we was in last pod, nigga.
Yeah. No, I saw 3. I wasn't on 3. I saw 3 Friday.
Oh, so you just gotta really just watch 4, which is out. 5 ain't really out yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, shit, but get into it, man. So what did you see? But Drvgz, you said you caught up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all caught up too. But let's share more. So what did you last remember seeing? Like what episode was that you saw 3? Was that when Neat came home?
Neat came home and he I guess he paid off the Spanish chick that was running Roc's spot. Oh no, he kidnapped her. Right.
I'm about to say
what
word.
happened. They called up on her. He took the bread and all that extra shit. Omar Epps told 50 he's the son. I'm your father, nigga. Had a little Darth Vader moment and all that. You know,
that shit was dope because like I think we explained the last part. He said it and just dipped. I mean,
yeah, he's like your mother's a fucking liar. First off, your mother's a liar. I'm your son. Okay, I used to bust your mother's ass back in the day. Okay,
your pops.
I'm your pops, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm daddy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm your father, nigga.
Episode 4 was more or less the same shit though. I know, I guess me and Drvgz could kind of talk about it because it ain't really much spoilers. It's kind of like I was saying before the pod. Everything that they set up, they just kind of developed it more in episode 4.
Okay.
So they showed, know what I mean, like after Howard told Kanan he was his pops or whatever, you know, Kanan dipped out the car, dipped. But in episode 4, they show you know what I mean, Roc, she's sitting down with Kanan trying to talk to him like, yo, like, so, she trying to feel him out to see how he feel about the situation because she could tell something is up. He not really giving her no vibes. So one part of the episode, they in the crib and he's like, yo, I'm about to dip out for a sec. I'll be back. And she like, yo, where you going? He like, oh, no, I mean, I'm just going out here to kick it. So you could kind of see like, all right, she's catching wind to, you know what I'm saying? He doing something behind her back. Cut toward the end of the episode, it shows this nigga Kanan pull up to Howard crib. I mean, he knock on the door, doop doop doop. Nigga Howard open it, and they just looking at each other like I knew you was gonna come, nigga. Like I knew it was just a matter of time. And you know what I mean, Kanan they walk in the crib, and then it cuts, it pulls back, and the shows rocking her fucking her fucking Range Rover at the corner, peeping the whole thing. So niggas was just like, oh yeah, and like she know now, and now she could tell Kanan know she was lying the whole time. So it's like a nice little dynamic going on between, because you got to think Howard is a whole cop too. Like nigga's not just his dad; he's a fucking police officer. So the dynamic gonna be pretty interesting. What you think about that episode, Joe? I don't really remember what else happens in that shit. I'm
trying to remember.
I know Marvin is doing his anger management thing. Oh, this is where this episode 2, Roc met up with homie homie who was like supposed to be like Suge or some shit. He like the record label dude.
Yeah.
I forget his name. She met up with him trying to basically. Oh, so that's what happened. She meet up with him at an art gallery. Boom, word. She met up with the big record producer nigga. You know the. All right, so remember Shorty that.
Shorty Pumps.
Yeah, word. Lulu pulled up on her in traffic. She was signed to this nigga or whatever the case was. So Roc pull up on Son at an art gallery and she's kind of feeling him out, trying to be like, yo, I know you on this new like big dog shit, but we know where you come from, bro. You a street nigga. Like, so she trying to get game on like, yo, how did you go from being in the streets to doing this legit shit? And I mean, they in the art gallery. He's showing her all this artwork and shit. And then clicking her head, she's like, oh, nigga, you washing money through the art. You know what I mean? Like you washing your dirty money through this art business and now you making it legal. So she kind of got like a little aha moment. And he let her know, like, yeah, like I'm a street nigga still, but I leveled up. I know how to do this shit legally now. So that was pretty cool, like some foreshadowing the show. Roc trying to go legit now. See, cause that's what else what happened. So I forget, I still don't remember the lady's name that Unique kidnapped the Hispanic woman that run the store, but I think it was that episode. She goes to Roc. She's like, yo, like me, my family, we came to this country, we worked hard to get our money. We work hard to get our money and get a house, to do all of this stuff for ourselves. You're getting all this money and you're worrying, and your biggest concern is not letting like the rats not eating the shit. Like, why don't you use this money? You have all this money to not use. And it's kind of just like that catch-22 of the drug game of like you could get all this bread, but now you can't even really use the shit without causing too much suspicion. So it was kind of like foreshadowing for her meeting homie and being like, oh, so this is how you clean this money and be able to actually utilize it. Now it's I just love the writing of the show, man. It's fucking interesting.
I wish Roc would like, you know, put money into the shop herself. You know what I'm saying? Like for him for Unique to come in the spot and be able to do that, she's supposed to have niggas posted up or a nigga in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't really go in depth about like how that shit is ran or the security. It's just like
it needs to be. I would assume she'd be much smarter than that. This bitch got metal gates in the middle of project hallways, but you ain't got no extra security inside the motherfucking spot where your money's at. You stupid bitch.
she was
I
out
mean,
on something with the blicky just in broad daylight too at the corner store. She had that
Right.
shit out. Like, what you
yeah,
said,
but
Drug?
there's hints like if you go back to the opening episode of this season, like they literally like riding through like the whole like foundation. That was like the whole thing of like showing everything.
Yeah, when they walking through the building and she showing Kanan was how was it going down and shit.
Right. There's
Yeah,
some sort of security, but like Ye said, like they don't really. I doubt they're gonna like get. There's no reason to really touch on that besides like showing. You know what I'm saying? Like just showing glimpse of like shit going down or like niggas walking through shit and they it's a security nigga there or some shit.
yeah, word. I mean, like they show a good they depict a good sense of she got this shit locked down.
Right.
And I think it made for it made more sense. And actually, the fact that Unique was able to pull that shit off kind of shows that like her head wasn't even in that being a possibility. She was focused too much on just building that she running that her fucking stash spot. She was kind of lacking on.
Exactly. Well, that should be the most secure motherfucking spot.
Yeah, word.
You know what I'm saying? They put some money into that restaurant. Have that bitch in there cooking, making some Spanish food or some shit.
That
You
shit
know what
is
I'm saying?
a regular corner store. That shit is a
Shit, a
bodega.
regular ass corner store. Ain't nothing special about that shit. She ain't even got sandwiches in there. I'd
I'm
been
about to
too
say
mad.
she don't even got a grill in that
Yeah, I'd have
motherfucker.
robbed that bitch too. What's going on? Bitch, where's the dope? You in here? You ain't got no sandwiches. You ain't got no rice, no chicken, but your shit's still in motion. All you got is chips and soda. Bitch, where's the dope? You hiding the dope.
I wonder if that's gonna come back because you remember how Unique caught wind of that spot was because his baby moms was in there. And remember when Roc was in there leaving, they caught eyes and shit. And then she went back and told Neek like, yo, I seen Roc, and she just looked at me. So I wonder if it's gonna come back on her like, Oh, you the reason why why Unique knew where my spot was. We gonna have to do some type shit. But Marvin's still my favorite character. I'm saying he doing his anger management thing. That shit cool. Famous got. Oh, that's what happened too. Famous got a crib now. Famous
Yeah,
was able to get his crib. Nigga had a little party and shit. Nigga had a little party. Fucking
indeed.
word. Nigga had a little housewarming. He had the thotties there. Know what I'm saying? Fucking oh, that's another thing. Jukebox fucking met her moms. I mean, she was chasing her down. She finally went to the spot and they spoke and shit.
Latoya Luggett.
Interesting dynamic, you know what I'm saying? Cool fucking show, man. I'm tuned in every fucking week. Can't wait to watch this new episode, man.
I feel like it's more to that her story and her just dipping on Marvin and shit. Like I feel like she left man shit out.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to piece that together. I mean, they piece together the how Jukebox is such a great vocalist and a singer because her mom sings in the church choir and shit. They did really well of implying things without actually having to write dialogue about it. So I'm interested to see that too.
Every time Jukebox brought up her mom to rock, looked like she was possessed after that. Like she was ready to kill something.
Who that? Jukebox?
Yeah, every time she brought up her mom to rock.
Yeah, I don't think I really caught on to that. I knew she would like kind of get like you could tell she would get in her emotion. She would get emotional about the shit, but I don't really remember too much about like how she would react. Shit. Overall, great fucking show though. Y'all niggas want to get into that next one? I know these is probably two shows that almost everybody that's into TV and shit is watching. House of the Dragons, man. What we at? Episode 3 just passed.
Yeah, man,
Mars, you caught up with that?
he
Doing Game
definitely.
of Thrones?
Yeah.
I told y'all niggas I'm gonna dive deep into that pussy tonight.
Yeah, I forgot you didn't even get to test that thing yet.
I saw boobs though. But I'm gonna get right into that pussy tonight. I'm gonna show her who's boss.
To
Oh
be
man.
honest, I can't really it's dragging for me. No pun.
Ah, fuck, y'all niggas is funny, man. I heard so this most recent episode 3, was like a huge time jump, right? I heard the next few episodes after episode 5, I was reading on I think Twitter. They were saying after either episode 5 or after episode 5 is going to be a tremendous jump to where the actors are going to be different now. Like Shorty Rhaenyra is not going to be that girl anymore. It's going to be another woman. The chick that plays Allison is going to be a different woman. So in the time jump that we seen this episode, Allison is already pregnant by King, whatever this nigga named Viserys. She pregnant and shit now, and she kind of she feeling herself now. I mean, she got a little bit more clout because she's raising. She's giving birth to this baby of the king. So now she feeling like, all right, my word has a little value now. So she kind of trying to push her weight around, and Rhaenyra is not feeling that shit. She like, yo, we was fucking homegirls. Now you kind of, what you on, ma? So I want to see how that dynamic. I'm interested to see just the time jumps because I do feel it is kind of going a little slower in terms of developing what's going to happen this season. You see the beef there between Daemon and his brother, and then Rhaenyra is in between that because you know what I mean she the one that be flying on the dragons and shit. So curious to see. I would say though, son that plays Daemon, let me pull his name up so I can give him the credit that he deserves for being one of the ugliest motherfuckers I've ever seen in Hollywood, bro. That nigga is ugly, son. Fucking Daemon Targaryen, played by the actor. Fuck, why the fuck can't I find his name? I think his name was like Matt Smith or some shit. Fuck can I find? Yeah, Matt Smith. That nigga's an ugly motherfucker, bro. That nigga face. That nigga looks just like the character he portrays without any makeup or costume, nigga. That nigga ugly, boy.
That's Doctor Who.
That's Doctor Who?
Doctor Who. Nigga, it's a BBC show. Pause.
Mm.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's one of the longest running shows in television history.
I
He
heard
was
the
also,
name, but
he was also in Terminator. He's supposed to be like the Terminator that was sending, the Terminators back in time. I don't know if you guys seen the latest Terminator. Not Genesis. It was the one before that, I believe. No, it was Genesis. No. The one before that. He was the one responsible for he was like Skynet, basically. He was Skynet.
yeah. See, I'm not too familiar with the Terminator world and shit, but great actor. He's doing really well as the antagonist on this show. But goddamn, it's hard to look at that nigga, boy. Hard to look at the nigga, man. House of the Dragon, though, episode 4. 4 is coming out today. Might be already out if you have HBO Max. So I'm gonna definitely, after we pod, I'm definitely gonna tune into that shit. Catch that and the new episode of Raising Kanan. You know what I mean? But let's see. We could probably, well, since we're still on TV, film and shit. D23 Expo was this weekend. That Disney's little conference that they have to introduce all of the new films that they'll be releasing in the next few years. It's basically like E3 but for Disney. You know what I mean, E3 being the gaming
It's their version of Hall H at Comic-Con, basically.
exactly, basically. So looks like they're coming out with a lot of remakes, man. I don't know. I'm not really
Nothing original.
Yeah, I'm not really excited for much nowadays in terms of like.
Only thing that really had me excited was Inside Out 2 Pixar film was announced. Because the first one is a really good movie.
Yeah, I fuck with Inside Out. Great movie. Great fucking movie.
Yeah. So I'm eager for that. Elephant in the Room, Little Mermaid. Listen, y'all, I'm all for black women getting they just do in their their spotlight. Okay, but she's not the Little Mermaid, my niggas. I'm sorry, it's not.
What you mean? What you mean?
Bad casting. Okay, horrible casting.
I can't. Go ahead. Let me make your point.
Listen, there's a little film called Pinocchio on Disney Plus right now, right? Tom Hanks is Geppetto. Pinocchio looks like Pinocchio. And I heard the movie was pretty good. It looks pretty good. You wanna know why it's pretty good? Because it stuck to what the fuck it was. Why you couldn't cast a beautiful white redhead chick? Why not?
I think what's the best. Okay, so my take on that is I actually appreciate them changing the shit because I used to be like that thinking like why they gonna change what it was before, and it's like that's our childhood that we don't want to let go of. To these little motherfuckers growing up nowadays, they seeing Ariel being a black woman, and shout out to Halle Bailey. You know what I mean, I want to make sure we give her the props.
Yes, I said, get your money. I'm not knocking you, but at the same time, I'm knocking you. Why? Because the shit not going to hit.
That's not a good point though, bro. Because it's like your point is based off of just what you remember from your past.
It's not about remembering from my past. It's the character. Will Smith came out. Will Smith was supposed to be cast as Superman a few years ago, right? And he turned it down because he said, "Why the fuck would I be? That doesn't make any sense. Let them have." You know what I'm saying? Superman's a white man. I'm not gonna fucking become that. Why would I? We have this other. If y'all gonna cast her as something, cast her as Princess Tiana. Do a live action Princess and the Frog movie and cast her as the. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have to. Why does black people feel the need to want to become a white character?
Well, this is the thing. Like, she's a mermaid. She's not even like a person. So it's like
I don't think the character of the Little Mermaid is tied to the color of her skin, bro.
No, it's not. But it just would look how bad the Lion King remake was.
Bro, that's the same. That's like a new Superman movie drop, and Zach decided to go with a black guy.
He wouldn't.
So, all right, but let's say Zach decided to go with a black guy. What you
You know who was
rolling
trying
with?
to? And Michael B. Jordan turned it down. They were trying to make Michael B. Jordan Superman. And he turned it down. Why? Because why? Why?
Because why not?
Because no. Because why? Why should I?
But there's no. You're not giving a reason though.
You just saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. Why can't I be a black character that's already popular in the comic books? Why do I have to? Why y'all have to blackwash me or blackwash that character? I could become somebody else that's black. That's, you know what I'm saying? How would y'all feel if they white? If they made what Black Panther white? How would y'all feel about that?
It wouldn't make sense because like he's from. But listen, but this is what my point is. The Little Mermaid is a fictional character. Yeah, she's drawn as a white girl.
So is Black Panther.
But he's actually like the world that they created is actually like a real depiction of Africa. Like,
And that wasn't a good. Another bad example by you, bro.
hold on. We can't say what.
What if they made Blade white? How would y'all feel then? He's a vampire. Well, how would y'all feel if they made Blade white?
I honestly, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, I'm not
What the
tied
fuck?
to that shit that much. Like, it would just be like, oh, Blade is a white dude now. Like,
But what's? I don't really. I gotta. Man, I forgot Blade's origin. I don't think Blade is tied to being a black guy, bro. I don't remember that.
He's just black. No, there's nothing. He's just black. He's a black guy. He just happened to be black. But that's what I'm saying though. If there's a whole bunch of other characters that are of different races that are popular and in their own right, that you can bring forth to that. Why change it for what? Who are y'all? Who y'all trying to get niggas to go see the movie?
but this is where I'm at. You keep referring to changing, but like I said,
Not
it's
even changing.
only.
It just comes off like y'all just want to tap into the black market to get us to come see this fucking movie because y'all remakes are all trash. There's no good Disney remake film. The Lion King was horrible. Did you see that?
Oh, let's just stay on the Little Mermaid because I mean the only because it sounds like what you're saying is it sounds like because the original version that you've seen, right, which was drawn like I said, is Walt Disney's creation. It was drawn as a white woman, white girl, or whatever. That because you're tied to that, you don't want to see it change. Like you don't want to see anybody. It could have been an Asian girl or like a Latino chick.
It wouldn't matter. Yeah, why would you want to? That's killing the whole. That's killing the whole.
I think it's killing it. It's killing it for you because you have a reference of what it was once, what it once was. I'm referring it to this like for little kids, little girls growing up now that see the Little Mermaid that don't even know about the original Little Mermaid. They just seeing a character who's a mermaid. They don't even know like black girl, white girl who playing her. It's just like, yo, she's the Little Mermaid.
And then they go back, and then what happens? They go back on Disney Plus. They go watch The Little Mermaid on Disney Plus, and they go, "Wait, this is the original. So why is her? Why is she that?"
I don't think kids do that, dog. I honestly don't
What
think
is this day and age? TikTok kids? Are you serious?
no, man. I think that's more of like
My daughter ain't feeling it. It ain't. My daughter's parents said that's not Ariel, Daddy. It's not Ariel. You're absolutely right. It's not Ariel.
I mean, like who's Ariel though? We don't even know like
Just saying.
I don't believe that if they would have casted like a redhead chick that it would make the movie do any better.
It would just look. It would look better. It would not. I don't want to say that she don't look good as in the role, but it would just appeal more to the because you're making these remakes for nostalgia purposes. You're not making these remakes for you're making these remakes for nostalgia purposes. So you're inserting your own. You want ideology to try to change the shit up to appeal to this market, so you can bring more money in. They want that Black Panther money. That's what they want.
Yeah, but the thing is, bringing a black character on to bring on a bigger black audience to support that doesn't mean the movie is like that don't make the movie great at all. Like the shit still could be trash, bro.
It's
Like,
gonna be trash. Oh, what's what's the crab name? What's his name? They're gonna have a real live crab play that nigga. He's gonna be. I'm telling you, Disney don't give a fuck. I'm telling y'all niggas, this is what it is. That's why it don't fit it's not gonna work. They're gonna kill. They're gonna make Ursula. Ursula's not gonna be. If she's fat, she's not gonna be that fat.
I don't think I hear your point, but because like it sounds like you have 2 points, because it sounds like one point is you don't want it to change from the original original version, but also it sounds like you're tying into its success. I don't think the success has to do with what the character looks like.
Doesn't,
It
bro,
will.
because
It
they
should
could
though. It
regular.
should though because it's more of
But
the.
you just said that Disney is like doing trash in general, so I don't think that what the person looks like is going to be.
It still makes they films is trash. It's critically bombed. But they still make money because people go see it. Because kids, it's kids. Disney's kids. They're
Exactly.
gonna fucking go see it.
And
Exactly.
that's actually my point too. So it's like the kids ain't on there like, yo, I don't want to go see this because Ariel is Halle Bailey. Like she don't look like the old Ariel. I just believe it was because we gotta think Ariel is known for fucking singing. She sings a lot of fucking songs and shit, just like a lot of these Disney princesses do. What like I'm pretty sure there's probably other artists and shit out there that could have not honestly not really, because this is actually our first time seeing Hallie in she's been in a lot of like in other films and
Y'all
shit.
can. How about y'all break a star? Hollywood can break stars. Y'all can find a redhead that can sing. That's an actress that can. Y'all can break stars, bro. You break stars all the time. Just saying.
I feel you. I just think overall for me, I don't think the success of the film is going to be tied to what the character looks like.
Eh,
I hear your point in terms of I feel like the point is still is tied to the past in terms of what we know. If this was a new
You're
like
I feel like my thing is this, right? You're catering to kids, yes, but you're also catering to the nostalgia people, to people who grew up on this shit, right?
mhm.
Right. If y'all wasn't, y'all wouldn't have made the fucking movie. Y'all would have just remade the cartoon,
That's valid. But what's
right?
the yeah?
So when parents go see the movie, the people who paying for this shit, they ain't gonna take their kids to go see this shit again. If it's
I
not
mean,
one
they
to
don't
one to
need
what they
to
grew
if they seen
up
it
on,
already. Like
yeah, they seen it already. But if it was one to one to what they grew up on, you would want to go see. Imagine if we got a trailer, right, and that shit looked just like the cartoon, but in live action. People would be praising this shit front to back.
I don't
Why?
think so, bro.
I
I don't
think
think so.
so. I think so. I think I know so. If the trailer was what we seen growing up, how first off, the ocean was way too fucking dark. It would look disgusting down there. Fucking Atlantis is fucking beautiful from the cartoons. It's colors everywhere. It's fucking gorgeous.
But
Okay,
that's why it's a new rendition. I don't think it's a
they
remake.
already showed you the best friend fish, the blue and yellow one. It's a real fish. They're going real life animals
I saw
instead of
that.
instead of adding the look. That's what killed the Lion King. The Lion King wasn't trash because of it was trash because of the look. Why the fuck are y'all got real lions? Why y'all CG real lions? If y'all use CG, why not CG the way the art style of the fucking cartoon?
So I
It
guess
can be
you
done.
you probably didn't fuck with Brandy as Cinderella either, huh?
He definitely did.
That was a straight to DVD film. Nobody did. That wasn't in theaters. What are we talking about here?
Oh man, that was Brandy though, nigga. Like fucking Brandy.
So
What?
right. So nigga, I don't give a fuck about
And I
raising.
mean, low key, they have a side by side rendition of the trailer that came. And like I said, we didn't even see much from the Little Mermaid. It's just a trailer. There's no
She ain't even have
dialogue.
clam bras, man. She didn't even have clam bras, man. I ain't going to go see
We
that
didn't
shit.
even see. We couldn't even tell, bro. It was
She
like
had
a
on a
minute and
Victoria's
a
Secret.
half clip.
She had a Victoria's Secret sports bra on, singing underwater. Okay, I'll pass. Okay,
Well, I
I'm
mean, see,
cool.
this is
I don't
why
want to
like
go under. I don't want to go under the sea. I'm good.
this is why when people create shit, they got audiences that they target. You know what I mean? You're not the target audience, bro. So it's like
I am though. I am.
we not, dog. Like the nostalgia
Wow. Y'all
people are.
remade the movie. Y'all remade a Disney classic. How are we not the target audience? We are the target audience. Y'all trying to bait us in to go see this shit. Just like who was the target audience for the Lion King? The niggas who remember Lion King back in the day. Yes or no? It wasn't for the kids. The kids don't give a fuck about this shit.
So stay on that point though. So like,
there's no even a new Lion King TV show.
So are you saying the success of it like is not going to be what it was because it's a remake, or like what's? Because I'm still confused as to like
going to be what it is because it's not what we grew up on. It's like I said, I would be hyped for this shit. Everybody would be hyped for this shit if that trailer dropped and that shit was 1-to-1 to what the fuck we grew up on. I'm
so
telling
you
you,
saying basically if it dropped and it was a white girl with red hair, we would be excited.
Yeah. The fuck? It sounds crazy to say, but
nigga, what?
Bro, you sound crazy, bro.
I don't sound crazy. How? This is what the fuck we grew up on.
I'm looking right now on Twitter, and they got a side by side, the cartoon version and the fucking live action shit that they just put out. It's almost identical, bro. Like, and Halle Bailey is not. She's a really light skinned black woman. Like, she's very like fair skinned. She got the red hair. Like,
she's beautiful, and they her locks like reddish.
I'm not taking nothing away from her. Shout out to her. Get your money. I think you look great.
That's exactly what you're doing right now, nigga. That's exactly what you're doing. You're taking away from like.
I'm not taking. I'm just. All I'm saying is, if it was 1-to-1 to what the
nigga,
fuck
you saying she shouldn't be in the movie? That's taken away from her, bro. You saying she shouldn't be in this shit?
Hey,
and this is another part that I think the point is bad because there's no solution to it. It's just like, yo, she can't be in it. Let's find someone else. Listen, maybe they tried to. Maybe they couldn't find nobody that was dope enough to portray her.
Disney. We're talking about Disney. These niggas have kid stars out the ass. They have more kid stars than they have cameras. Okay?
So then how does he land that role?
They wanted to fucking cater to the black community. That's what it is, bro.
And why
that's why they made the fucking fairy godmother in one of the Disney remakes. I think it was Disney. They made it a gay man.
Yeah, shout out to him though. That nigga is Bobby Porter is a legend.
That's why the movie bombed. What the fuck is this?
But I don't think that you. So that's the issue I got. You connecting the success of the movie with
because that matters, bro. That matters. It matters,
but I don't think it matters to the amount of credit you're giving it. Like, there's no way. With all of the nostalgia, people are still gonna go see that shit. You saying they're not gonna go rewatch it matters none. Like know what I mean? Like that's what makes $1
billion films. That's why Marvel did so good in the beginning. Why? Because they stuck to what the fuck we grew up reading. They didn't make Captain America black. They didn't make Tony Stark a Latino. They didn't make Hulk a crazy Mexican. They made them what the fuck they were. So when we seen them on screen, it was exactly what the fuck we grew up on and remember. When that camera panned around them and that dun 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 dun, and they was in the middle of Manhattan, that shit was iconic. Because it's what the fuck we grew up on. That shit matters, bro. I'm telling you. If you gonna remake some shit, remake it. That's what I said. That's why the Lion King was horrible. Because y'all sat there and remade these niggas and made them real lions. What the fuck? We knew they were lions, nigga. We know. We understood that. Look at Buzz Lightyear. I was hyped for it, but that shit was trash. They should have just gave us a fucking Toy Story spin-off film.
This is what I'm getting at. Like, the audience, they're not targeting adult audiences, bro. Like,
they are, bro. If you don't think they're targeting.
But listen. Let me finish. They are, but the adult audience is not gonna be their biggest like. The target is children, bro. These are Disney films. Yeah, we're gonna take kids. Bro, listen, dog. Kids are gonna go see them. Okay, parents are gonna go see the movie with their kids for nostalgia purposes, no matter what. Whether the movie is good, bad, shitty, the acting, the cast is like that's happening regardless.
Right.
That's happening regardless. Like, it don't matter. Now, now the success of the film, like, because you keep going back to they flopping or they trash. That's subjective because you have the knowledge of what once was. For people growing up now, kids, or even parents that's taking their children to see it, even if the parents don't like the movie, they're not gonna just be like the kids. Oh, dude, that shit's trash because Ariel's supposed to be this, or that's trash because they actual lions. The kids are just going because their parents taking them. The parents have the nostalgia factor, so they going with their kids to experience that. None of that other
Now,
shit matters. Like, I don't
now,
think
as far as comparing it to what you grew up on, yes, that's different because your kid gets to experience Ariel and Sebastian and the rest of the crew. She gets to a whole new experience. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
As opposed to the same old shit that you grew up on seeing, which is
And
great.
and they're gonna
But
make Sebastian a regular
that's
ass
not
crab.
historically, bro. Historically, bro, change happens regardless, bro, and it's necessary.
It's not though. When
It
has change?
is.
But when has it worked for Hollywood? Yes, I understand
You
it, but
going
when
back
has
to the
that shit worked
success.
for these Disney remakes?
Yeah,
You,
but
It
you
you
has
see,
going
never.
back
It
to the
hasn't
success
worked
though.
yet.
but listen, bro, we trying to say you keep tying it to success of the film. Like you're
Yeah,
saying
you
because
keep
she's a
saying
black girl playing the Little Mermaid is not gonna do well. It may not
basically.
do well, but that is not the reason why. Like because they changing shit, that ain't the reason. There's no way
How was that
that
not the reason? How was it not?
because
Yo,
the
you
success you're tying it
saying
is based
you
off of what you
answering
knew from the
yourself
past.
too,
you,
honestly.
you are answering yourself. You just don't see. Like you're saying, yo, I don't fuck with this shit because it's not what I grew up on. Drvgz is introduced the part, which is a great point, that the experience of the film is why you fuck with it as a kid or whatever. You're taking that away from a child that's seeing it now if you're letting them know, yo, this is not what this shit once was in the past. And with the past is gonna always be the past. That shit will never. It's that, like Drvgz said, it changes. So for somebody growing up now, that shit may not even matter to them. They seen this new version and they're like, yo, that's my shit. Like I don't care about that old redhead white girl. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I fuck with Hallie. Hallie is Little Mermaid to me. Take
Right.
success, all that shit out of it. Like that don't matter. Like the fact that it's a thing now, and now the experience from this point on, 2022 on, or whenever the film drops, things will drop next year. From that on, the history is now Hallie is the Little Mermaid. The kids growing up that 20 years from now, they make another remake and they try to make her white. They gonna feel how you feel, but it don't really matter how they feel because they're not the target audience. Like kids that are watching this shit now, they're gonna watch Little Mermaid today, and then next time it comes out again, or they gonna buy the characters. They gonna fall in love with the experience of Little Mermaid. It don't matter who's playing the fucking the actor. Like the actor don't matter. I think
My,
the experience
I,
that they're
I
tied to
feel y'all on
is
that. I feel y'all on that. But I also just feel like it just the history has shown that their shit when they change shit up, it don't really work. It don't really. It may break her career. It may. She's a singer, so she may not get back into film. Disney may not. Disney's a shady company. They may not hire her ass again for anything. Just saying, it's just a lot that goes into the shit to where it's just like, you know, I'm not saying that. How can I say this?
I think that's a reach too to say like because the success of this film, I don't think it is gonna make or break anything for Hallie. She's solidified already
No, she's
in terms
solidified.
of
Yeah, think about it, bro. Think about all the analogies you brought up. Like you tried to compare it. You threw it in an analogy with Black Panther. That's horrible, bro.
It's
You know
not
it's
because
horrible.
it's
Think about
not
it,
because of the fact that why
bro. A
we
white
have black
man,
people have so many great characters that we can be. Why do they have to blackwash a already established character?
my
That's
nigga.
my
How in
main.
the hell can you whitewash Black Panther, bro? Think about what you saying, bro.
What you mean? How can you white Hollywood will
Think
find a white
about the origin of Black Panther first, right? What's his
right?
story?
There's
So
a
he's gonna
white
be a
panther.
white man.
You
You
do know
gonna you
there's a
gonna
white
get you
panther.
gonna cast a white man with that story. Does that make
Disney would
sense?
do it. Disney would do it.
How does that make sense
There's
to you,
actually
bro?
white Africans. It's possible they can.
we
They can
know
get them
that, but we
in.
talking about the story because we started with the
All
Little
right.
Mermaid is a mermaid. Like
So then I brought up. I said y'all was right about Black Panther. I brought up Blade. How would y'all feel if they whitewash Blade?
We literally said we wouldn't give a fuck because why? It's
Static
not
Shock either.
tied to what? The Blade's
Static Shock.
story is not him coming from Africa, him
right.
repping his bro. What?
Static Shock too? Y'all okay with whitewashing Static Shock?
It's like they wouldn't be able to. Is our point? Like, is yeah, they can do whatever they want because they're Disney and like they create. But in talking about in terms of it making sense, it just wouldn't make sense just because the origin story is not applicable to somebody else being.
Disney would find if Disney had the option, the chance to whitewash Black Panther, they fucking would. Are you crazy? There's a White Panther.
But
The
they
ability to
didn't,
do
though.
it
Not a black
and
man.
not doing it though. I think
there's a White Panther in the comics. He's not a black man.
that point don't even matter in the conversation
Because it just shows you that they
Bro,
try to
never happened, bro.
they call tokenized characters, right? Like Miles Morales. Tokenized.
your audio wilding.
All right, I'm put my headphones in. Hold on, y'all. Miles Morales to She-Hulk to X-23 to fucking to all the other versions of these main characters are tokenized characters. Let's not get it fucked up, okay? Let's not get it fucked up. They can do it. It's all about the writing. They can make Black Panther a white man if they wanted to. They would fit some shit to do it.
Yo, bro, but now you going into you listen to what you saying, bro.
I'm
you
listening
going
to what I'm
into
saying.
the writing.
Listen, my main point of this whole shit, because I want to move on from it. My main point of this whole shit is that sometimes Disney, it's good to just stick with the fuck y'all made. The changing up the shit, it's cool. It's great to see a black woman as the Little Mermaid. Awesome. But I'm saying the hype levels of accuracy matters in this day and age. It does. That's why Marvel films is going a little down the drain, because they not sticking to what the fuck niggas grew up on. Christian Bale, y'all cast Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher, and he was an ass butcher. Because y'all wanted to tell a joke and do this, and changing shit don't always work. It don't always work. And yes, kids are gonna go see the movie. Yes, they are. But is it will it have that cultural impact that the first Little Mermaid did?
How the hell would you know that, bro?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like 20 years from now, you can't.
Not a kid anymore. That's our time.
None of the other remakes have any cultural impact. I'm just going off the history of their remake films, bro. This is what I'm saying. If the Lion King was a classic, if Cinderella was a classic, if Snow White and the Husband was a classic, then I'd be sitting there like, nah, I ain't gonna front. They've been dropping some bombs with their little change ups and all that. It's working. But the fact that it's not working, I have all right to believe that this shit gonna be trash too.
That's cool.
I think you like, because you still
right.
tied too much to like just the past and shit. I think because for you to say it don't work, like who's to say it didn't work for what they tried to do? Like,
yeah, bro, you tapping into mad shit you kind of don't really know about now.
How?
Like, it's like all opinionated.
It's not all. It's facts. Their remakes.
How is this fact, bro?
These remakes are bombing, bro.
The only facts that you said, bro, is what we already agreed on, the success. But you keep trying to tie it to that, like that,
because that matters, bro. Accuracy matters, bro. It does.
Listen, it matters for you.
On that already, bro.
It matters to a lot of other people too. That's why the movie's getting backlash.
Let me get this point out. So we're gonna move on. But like 20 years from now, you think the kids that watched it now is gonna have the same point that you're making in terms of this new shit is ass.
Yeah,
there's no way for you to know that, bro. It's like it's impossible like physically impossible for you to like actually know that that's gonna be something that happens.
Now we're seeing that everybody's not feeling that fucking trailer. Everybody's not feeling that shit.
Man, no, you can't say that, bro.
It's true though. Only people who's not jacking it is the same niggas who was wearing African robes to go see Black Panther. Niggas it's because that's who they marketed towards, bro.
Nah,
it's
bro.
keeping it real.
Right.
I'm watching this.
I hate your point, but I don't think
it Nicki Minaj.
I'm on YouTube. I'm looking at comments, I'm seeing this shit.
So Nicki Minaj and all that. Like, that's all.
People are happy for her, yeah, but it's not the perception of the film be much better if they stuck to what the fuck they made. What people were used to, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's why the only Marvel is keeping Disney afloat and Star Wars because they're sticking to what the fuck that Marvel's changing shit drastically. But at least
Yo,
for what?
listen, bro. We understand everything you saying, bro. We
Right.
understood it from the top of the conversation, bro. When we finish this episode, I'm gonna need you to go back and listen to everything that you were saying from the top of this conversation. We already addressed everything you said, bro. It's like you going in circles, like you going in loops.
I'm not
Like
going. I'm not going. Y'all are going at the kids, but y'all don't. But there's kids who probably seen the original Little Mermaid and probably gonna go see this shit and be like, "What the fuck is this?" Because 9 times out of 10, Sebastian's gonna be a real ass crab. Okay, the father may not be as powerful as he. It's not gonna be the same feel.
I mean, see, look, we can't even confirm that because it hasn't come out yet. So you going based off,
bro.
We saw the blue and yellow fish in the trailer. That was a regular fish. It
Listen,
wasn't fat at all.
man. You going off now? Now it's like I see what you're doing. Like you making a point, but then you throwing other little parts in there to make it sound like is a part of what you're saying. But our point is, the movie hasn't come out yet. We don't know what it's gonna do. We're going off of just like hearsay, what we see. We don't even know if the shit that we're reading online is how people actually feel. Nobody really gives their real opinions and shit online nowadays. So that's right. You got to take that into effect. And then my main point was just the experience of what Little Mermaid is to children watching it now. They're gonna grow with this shit. They're not tied to because it don't remind me of the older version. Because to them, that older version is just another version of the same shit they saw. They're not connecting it to like, this is the same. This like the crab is.
I think y'all sleeping on these kids of this new generation.
And why you keep saying Sebastian is gonna be a real crab, bro?
He is.
How do you know this? Bro?
That don't
you know
take from the
somebody's
point.
casted. Wait, you know they casted somebody for him, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm saying. His design is going to be that of a regular crab. It's not going to be. It's going to be real life, a real life crab with a funny voice.
What else would it be though? He's a crab. Like,
are you feeling
and that's
right
his, and that's but what. Is he a real crab? Does he look like a real crab in the cartoon?
I mean, a crab is a crab, dog. Like
a crab is a crab.
I think he's a lobster. I think he's a lobster. I don't even think he's a crab.
Look at a picture of Sebastian in the cartoon, and then look at a real picture of a live action, a real crab or lobster.
Let's just move on from this point because I don't see
that. It's not gonna be that mythical. It's not gonna have that mythical fictional look. We saw
affect the movie.
So you saying there's gonna be no CGI?
Yeah, that's what's gonna affect the fucking movie. That's why Lion King was horrible. What do y'all not? They made real lions in CGI and told niggas to go see it. They didn't add no type of different artwork or nothing to the fucking characters. It's just a blatant lion. This is what I'm saying, bro.
So what would you prefer they do? Like, what would you prefer them to do?
We live in a world where CG is dominant in these films, okay? They fucking CGI Thanos. They CGI look at Pinocchio. Look at the fucking Pinocchio. That's Pinocchio. They CG Pinocchio and he looks like Pinocchio. So if you can do Pinocchio, I'm pretty sure you can fucking do Sebastian in CG. You can also do the fat blue and yellow fish in CG. We saw the blue and yellow fish following behind Ariel in the trailer. He was a fucking skinny ass fish. He wasn't fat.
Hey, so basically what you saying, and like I said, we agreed. You saying Hollywood is gonna Hollywood, or they can Hollywood, which they have done historically.
They will, and that's the reason why Hollywood, it's gonna bomb. That's why it's gonna bomb.
But what does that do for us, though?
That's why I say accuracy matters. That's my whole point.
Though, bro? I don't care to see it regardless. Like, so I'm saying,
no. I'm just saying. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not the biggest fan of Little Mermaid, but I would have wanted to go see that shit if it was just to visually see. Oh shit, they really brought the cartoon to live action.
We gonna end right here because you just made our point. You're not even gonna go see the shit, nigga. So like the motherfuckers.
I'm not gonna see it now. I'm not gonna see it now. If it was,
oh
if it was
my god,
I grew up on, I might have went to go see the shit. I might have went to go see it.
We moving on, man. Moving on, dog. Yeah, but I mean, shit, they got a new Snow White coming out too, nigga.
With Gal Gadot, I know, I saw. That's all. They just Disney's just not original, bro. They ain't got nothing. They just like, you know what? We just gonna remake everything we did before.
All
We
right, look,
tired of this shit.
they actually do have a sci-fi that's supposed to be set in like Nigeria, science fiction. It's called Iwaju.
Now,
Brand new creation, new series. It's gonna be a series, completely new. What you said, drugs?
nah, I was gonna say, to respond to what Marz said about the remakes. Now, the remake conversation in Hollywood, that's a whole nother discussion, bro. That's literally a whole nother discussion. They constantly remaking shit, no originality, bringing back shit that we read or grew up on or whatever. That's that's a whole nother thing. We could tap into that.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's the Hollywood way right there. That's how Hollywood stays Hollywood.
We don't fuck with all the remakes, bro. Look at fucking Black Adam. I didn't even see that. I'm
Did
pretty
that
sure.
shit came out?
Nah, Black Adam coming out next month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, The
Shit.
Rock's a fucking narcissist. I already spoke about his narcissistic ass last episode. He's a chump.
I wanna. Trump is funny as fuck.
I was watching Grown Ups the other day, so that little nigga, step aside, chumps. That shit is just too funny, man. Why he was talking to them grown people like that, man?
Y'all niggas gonna fuck with that Vince Staples show on Netflix?
Oh yeah, for sure.
He has a show on Netflix. Holy shit, did not know that. I'll be tuning in.
My
That shit's
boy
called the
doing
Vince
his thing.
Staples show.
About time.
Definitely about time. I'm curious to see the type of show it's gonna be. I hope it's on some like Curb Your Enthusiasm, like real world. But
Dry
you know what I
humor.
mean, yeah,
Yeah, I
because
think
that's
so.
like his shit. That's like his shit anyway.
It is straight face.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What's that comedian? I don't know. The older. He used to.
Older.
He randomly come on Chappelle.
Black
Damn.
dude?
Yeah. Paul.
Dick Gregory? Oh, Paul Mooney. You talking about Paul Mooney?
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace to the god.
Yeah. Paul Mooney word.
Probably
I'm excited
his
for that
type
shit
of
Uh, speaking of TV, I was on HBO Max and went to the Adult Swim section because late at night I like to watch Adult Swim, get my nostalgia feels on, and I came across this show called
Pause. Not to go back to the point. So, you like nostalgia, but you still not gonna see Little Mermaid? I think you don't like Hallie, man. I think we gotta get to the
No, it's
bottom
not,
of this
nigga.
shit,
If I like
drugs.
the, yeah, you sounded crazy just now. You sound like nostalgia because it's not what the fuck I grew up on. It's not the redhead chick. It's not
It's
the
the
redhead
Little
white girl.
Mermaid. It's the same shit.
It,
It's
no,
just
it's not.
different.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
So it's a different movie because it's a different
This is
person
a whole
playing.
different film. Whole different film. Whole different
Alright,
film. I've
you
never.
got
I
it,
don't know
bro.
what the fuck this is. What the fuck is
You
this?
got it. You got it. You got
What the
it.
fuck is this? Okay, it's gonna be. I'm telling you, Sebastian's gonna be.
Adult Swim
Sebastian's
section.
character model is going to
We
be
off it, bro.
I'm
a real
I'm just
crab, and y'all niggas
confused.
gonna look at
Like,
me like, "Dope, Marz, how'd you know?" Because I know these niggas. I know what these niggas gonna do. They gonna make her black. They gonna make Sebastian a real crab. They're gonna make a fucking Ursula is gonna be not she's not gonna be fat. She's gonna be crazy with a white chick with crazy hair. They're gonna make it.
Man,
I'm
tell
telling
us
you.
about the Adult Swim section, man.
All right, so I'm on Adult Swim and I'm binging. I was gonna watch Smiling Friends again. If you people didn't watch Smiling Friends already, Smiling Friends is fucking hilarious. But I came across this show called Delocated. Delocated is a show about this white man and his white family who witnessed a murder by the Russian mob, and they went into witness protection. And the government decided to give these niggas a reality show. And it has like the same camera, in same camera style as The Office, and it is one of the funniest fucking pieces of media I've seen in a long time. I used to see it when I was younger watching it, but I didn't pay it no mind because a lot of I wasn't really at that age. I wasn't into the live action Adult Swim shows. But as I got older, I got the sarcasm comedy down to a T. And goddamn, I'm tight that I didn't watch it growing up. This is a gem. I highly recommend our listeners to check it out. It's just wow. Like it's just to see a family on like a reality show being hunted by the Russian mafia as a comedy, it's just like it's hilarious, bro. And then they decided to fucking give the Russian family who wants to kill him a reality show too. So it's like 2 reality shows at the same time. And
It's
then
you said it's called Delocated.
yeah, delocated. And the
All right, I'm
whole
looking it
time, the
up
whole
now.
show, the niggas wearing ski masks so you can't see their face, and they change their voice up to make it darker, make it deeper. So they're talking like this the whole episode. To the little kid, to the wife.
They got the homie John Glazer in that shit.
Yeah, show was
I seen him in a couple of movies and shows
this
and
show
shit.
was fucking funny, man. Show was fucking amazing.
Oh, look how I come around though. He's in Aqua Team Hunger Force. The dude that's
Yeah, yep. There's a few guest appearances too. Michael Shannon was on the show. Paul Rudd was on the show. Paul Rudd gets shot by the mafia for hanging out with the main character. Oh my god, they killed Paul Rudd. Why'd they kill him? and you know, Adult Swim is cheap with their shit, so you just heard a gunshot and then Paul Rudd hit the floor. Oh man.
I'm just looking here. I thought maybe homie was, and I still can't confirm or deny, but Nikki Glazer. I don't know if y'all know her. She's like a comedian and shit. I thought she might have been like that nigga wife or something, but whatever. Don't even matter. But I might check that shit out. Delocated. I like that mockumentary style like film, like The Office.
Yeah, bro, you're gonna be in the crib.
Elementary.
You're gonna be in the crib screaming, son. And then there was a scene where the wife and the son got tired of living that life, so they left him and shit. And his security goes, you should start dating again. And then they go to like the interview part, and he goes, "You gotta have balls the size of my balls to tell me that I need to start fucking dating again."
Yeah, I
Yo,
might fuck
man,
it. There's only 3 seasons. I might. How long are the episodes?
it's like 15 minutes, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a 1-day binge right
That's a
there.
1-day binge right there. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm on season 2 right now. Oh shit. Rick and Morty's back. So people get in tune. If you're
I
not
heard they
watching Rick and Morty,
said I was like the creators. I heard they said that they got up to like 20 seasons of that shit, just like written already or some wild
72.
shit.
72
Yeah, them niggas. They
seasons.
said we're gonna be around for forever, nigga.
And I don't know how they're keeping it. It's still fucking hilarious. I don't know how they're fucking doing it. I don't know how. And now this season they're diving into more of the lore with Rick, and spoilers, comes to find out that Prime Rick, Evil Rick, is actually Morty's grandson. And it's just, if you watch the show, that's just like one of the biggest plot twists out there.
Yeah, I fell off on it. Like I watch it. Like I'll throw an episode on every now and then,
That's
but
the
I don't know
reason why that Rick is hanging out with that Morty. Basically, he's waiting for the Rick that killed his family to pop up, because that Morty is actually that Rick's grandson. Yeah. It's pretty fucking wild. And the husband, there was an episode called I forgot the name of the fuck. They say the name of the episode from season 2 in the show. But the husband is not even that's the husband from another universe, another timeline and shit. He was living with them. They switched. They it was called Jerry's something. That's the name of the fucking episode. Jerry's something. And they went to take Jerry to this fucking like resort where a whole bunch of different Jerrys was at. And when Rick and Morty got back to get him back, they used the wrong ticket, and they got the wrong thing back, the wrong husband back.
I think I might have seen that episode.
Yeah. Well, they got the wrong husband back, and the right husband was in season 2 still. So they had to go back to season 2 to get the real husband. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, Rick and Morty's back, people. The episode tonight as well. Can't wait for that.
Shout out to shows that could still bring back that feeling. I know he's talking about nostalgia and shit. Just that appointment television. You know what I mean, you gotta wait till
right.
It come on every week.
Right. Netflix kind of fucked the game up with
Unless
Netflix kind of fucked the game up with their heat.
Not really messed it up, but just kind of spoiled us, bro. Because for a minute, we wanted that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like we and I'm gonna say we as the masses. I'm not.
Oh, we definitely did. We definitely did.
But yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? I think it's just, like I said, bro, change is
I also
necessary.
I also feel like it. You right, it did spoil us, but yeah, that's really the best way to say it. It spoiled us because
Yeah,
after
that's
after after after, but then again, it kind of like gives you like a okay, I can wait now.
Yeah.
Instead of like watching the show every week and then having to wait a year for another run like that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why I appreciate Stranger Things. Like they gave us a whole bunch of shit. Then I don't mind waiting for Stranger. Like I'm not even thinking about Stranger Things anymore. Like, all right, cool, fuck it. Y'all niggas working on what y'all doing because I know when it comes back, we're gonna get a bunch load of crazy shit. Instead of waiting week to week to then wait for, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking like Dragon Ball. We've been waiting for Dragon Ball Super to come back for how long now, drugs?
Yeah.
Bro.
What is that?
It's like going on
4 years?
almost 4 years, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a little minute, my nigga. From us
Yeah.
weekly linking up, watching this shit like it was fucking SmackDown in the 90s
Yep.
crack in the 80s.
to having to fucking wait 4 years. We ain't even get a trailer for the motherfucker yet. We ain't shit yet. We still waiting to this day. To this day.
Exactly.
So that's the kind of the downfall with the whole, weekly shit. You gotta wait like your entire life for a fucking new season to then have to wait another week for the next episode. It's like, oh, you fucking ingrates. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
And to be honest, I think that's going to start a trend, and that's going to kill out. I think it's going to bring back the prime time televisions and oh yeah, this is coming on at this time on this day of the week. I think it's going to bring back that you know.
FX does a good job with that shit. Speaking about coming back, Atlanta's final season comes back this Thursday. Crazy, that shit's already back. But I think the best way to counteract what we're talking about,
The last season was trash.
50 does a great job of 50 did a great job of making sure he got you every week, but when one season ends, he got some other shit that's coming right back. So you don't feel like you missed it for that long. Even though it's different shows, it's like you still feel like you tied into the same universe. So I think he does a good job of that shit. Like, and FX
Yeah.
does too. It's different shows, but more or less like one shit goes off, they got something else that they got you watching, Dave or Snowfall or some shit. So I think
Yeah.
appointment television now is more so like just the networks more than
That's really just stars giving 50 all they fucking money. Hey, yeah, make a show. Yeah. You got a show? Make it. You got
I
an
think he
idea?
just said he finished his Stars contract like this week or some shit. It's like coming down to the end.
Oh shit.
But let's
He was
yo
supposed to be working on a DC project, but now that Drvgz working with Warner Brothers and Todd Phillips, I don't think he's gonna take that job anymore.
DC Comics.
Yeah, 50 was working on a TV show with them, but being
Oh,
that Irv Gotti's working with fucking D. Todd Phillips to do this fucking Supreme movie, I don't think 50 fucking with Warner Brothers.
50 would definitely hold a grudge and be like, yo, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. When Irv confirmed that, I said, damn, he got Todd Phillips to do a Supreme Team movie?
Yeah, Earth shitting right now,
Who
bro.
asked did he kiss to get that? Todd Phillips, the director of Hangover and The Joker? To do
Irv got that money. Irv just
the
got like he
fuck?
just sold his like a bunch of masters for like a couple hundred M's or some shit. He up
250.
or he up.
No,
So
I know that, but I'm saying like, damn, he got Todd. Damn, Todd
and
Phillips
you
took that
up
role.
like that,
I
you
think it's
get it to different rooms and shit.
Yeah.
well, not just the money though, because yeah, he up, but I think it's obviously he's kind of got his like status back in a way. So
Yeah, that
he's
250. That shit. That shit.
yeah, but
I'm eager
it's
to see it.
connections, bro. It's
Once he
more
said
so
Todd Phillips
like
was
you could
directing
get.
it, I said, nigga, I'm interested now. This shit gonna be crazy. That movie gonna be a classic.
You
And we
said
need
what drugs?
No, I mean, in that business, bro, it's obviously you need money to afford things, but it's more so about who you know rather than like what you have.
right. No,
Yeah,
I'm interested. I'm interested in seeing it, man. I'm interested to see Todd Phillips' take on Supreme Team, man. I'm really eager to see that shit because he is a great fucking director. He's a great fucking director, man. Todd Phillips gets busy. He gets busy behind that camera, boy. And we need some real gangster movie. We ain't have a gangster movie in so fucking long. I know I talk about how I
It's
know I talk
because
about how
they all
I'm
rapping
tired
now,
of
nigga.
I'm
It's
tired I'm
real
tired of I'm
life.
tired of I'm tired of black trauma entertainment.
Let's make one.
Um I know I say it all the time, but good God, can we get a Menace to Society film with a Boys in the Hood?
Bro,
Can we get a good one of those? You know what I'm saying? We don't get those anymore. You know what I'm saying? I guess
A,
50,
re- a remake, if
nah,
you
no
will.
fucking remake. No, not a remake. Give us some new ideas. Give us some new ideas. Fuck y'all.
Nigga, you just
Give us some
asked
new
for it.
ideas.
You just said
No,
it. You want another remake. You want another Menace.
not
Menace
a
3 Society.
yeah, maybe so. But we haven't had it in a while. Okay, we haven't had that shit in a while. We get it on TV shows now. It's not really hitting the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not. We just watch it because it's there. That's why we watching this shit. We
that's
watch
because
Power.
that's because we get that everywhere else. You just go on social media.
I was about to say it's real life now, nigga. Like shit, rappers is out here in court every day. We don't need to. We
Yeah,
don't need to see fictional gangster shit. That shit on your timeline every day, nigga. Ha! This new rapper shot at this nigga in court. Shit, real
yeah.
life now, boy.
I get y'all niggas.
But yo, drugs. Let's finish on fucking sports, man. That good old NFL. Well, not even a good old NFL. Cause some niggas be on some fuck shit. But the NFL is back. You know what I mean? We fucking back. I really just wanted to mention, I mean, my fantasy team. I don't know how they looking right now. I haven't checked since we started potting, but Lamar Jackson, you got to ball out for me this year, boy. You on a contract year. You didn't sign the extension. We gonna need you to really get shit shaking, man. I need you to get shit shaking. Go ahead and hit Mark Andrews for a couple. Know what I mean, couple dimes. Let's get this shit going, man. It feels good to have sports coming back, man.
Yeah, I think Lamar, he's gonna have a legendary. Honestly, this might be one of the most legendary years or seasons for NFL. Actually, NBA too. Um, a lot of our favorite players and stars is coming back. Even some of the role players is coming back. Um, so it'll be good and exciting to see teams at their full strength. There's still a couple of teams in the NFL that's like the 49ers. I think their defense is not fully back. I think it's the 49ers. I'm not really sure. And a couple of other teams. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, everybody's like super powered. Everybody, a couple of trades happened. Um, yeah,
Fucking good
it's
to
crazy,
have
man.
good to have sports on the Sunday again, man. Like Sundays are a great day because typically it's the weekend. I mean, you have off from work, depending on where you work and shit. But you don't have to do anything on Sunday to and have a good time. And I mean, even if you go out to a bar or some shit, you're gonna see some sports games on. You go out to lunch, you're gonna catch a game, or you just stay at the crib. You got sports all day, and then shit, you got TV. Good ass TV shows. HBO keep a show on Sunday. I mean, right now we got House of the Dragons. It's a good time. It's a good time to if you into that type of shit to just stay your ass in the crib and watch some good TV.
Man, that feeling of
Can't beat that.
That shit was weird just now. Oh shit just
eating
went
a
through.
home cooked meal or some pizza or with a beer or spliff or with your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Football blasting. Yeah, man, it's that time, man. You know what I mean? Somebody sign Odell, man. What the fuck are you teams doing? Rams,
Yeah.
what are y'all doing?
I didn't
Wait,
even know he wasn't on the team. I forgot he had that 1 year deal.
well, that
Wow.
man was watching the Rams get spanked. Boy on the sideline, like, damn, son. So we had this.
That's fucked
Niggas
up.
got
I
their
didn't know.
rings and got slapped.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, good old. This is a real time update. My fantasy team is not looking too hot. I don't think I'm gonna win, but it's what it is. Lamar had a decent game, but it's not Lamar status. It was cool. We had 3 TDs and shit, but we gonna bounce back next week, man.
My boy Jonathan Taylor, man. Shout out to you, bro. You the GOAT, man. Remember I said this, man. You the GOAT, bro. My
Nigga,
boy gonna get me to the promised land, man.
Arian Foster 2.0 right there.
Sheesh. That's
I
some
just
big
found
shoes.
out. I just found out he wear number 23 because of Arian Foster. That was his favorite player growing up.
Oh man, I fuck with this nigga even more now, bro.
And when I heard that, I was like, oh shit, that's lit. Because Arian Foster was a beast, but he don't really get like recognition. Like, you know
Nah,
how
it's because of how he
motherfuckers.
went out, I think.
Yeah, shit, he went out like he wanted to. Like, he didn't go out on no. You mean in terms of like how he was depicted in the media, or just going out with Miami on like a down swing and
Yeah,
shit?
that.
Yeah, for sure. And then the media shit didn't help. They was trying to like blackball the nigga or show him in a light that probably wasn't a true representation of who he was. Cause nigga, I fuck with that nigga. I fuck with his music is cool. You know what I mean? It's decent. But him I listen to a podcast that he does. Like, nigga's an intelligent dude. And he live out here in the H.
Very, very. I fuck with his pod, man. Bring that pod back, Ariel.
Yeah, I just think that nigga got too. He probably had other business. Cause like I said, he's on another pod. It's on another network now. It's not his, but he's like the main dude on there. But yeah, bring that shit back. What's next?
Sure.
Arian Foster. That's a good ass podcast.
And also, for my fellow 2Kers, you know what I'm saying, the 2K community, we bike. 23 is out.
I seen Duke playing that shit.
Sheesh.
Big. Yeah, man. Niggas gotta get on there, man. Get on the good Twitch and get that shit going. Just chop some niggas up. Put a few people in the pack and give it to the people. Let them enjoy that shit too. I'm probably gonna get it right as soon as we pod. I'm probably gonna get on that right now. Put some football on mute in the background and then get on that Halo, nigga. But shit, yo, Marz, go ahead and take us out of here, man. The train got to the last stop. We about to head back the other way. You know what I'm saying? It's finna reverse. Go ahead and take us out of here, man.
It's been a while since I kicked you motherfuckers out. It's been a while. I left early last app. I wasn't there the other app. I was out with Biden and them. You know what I'm saying? Kissing babies, signing titties.
Rockstar.
But you know what I'm saying? But since I'm back, fuck y'all niggas, suck a dick and die. Get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? The baby's crying. Go tend to the kids. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck up out of here, my nigga. Go clear a sample or something. You know what I'm saying? We be back next week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas better fucking add some comments and some likes. You know what I'm saying? We gonna run down on niggas. Show y'all niggas what is really hitting for out the corner store. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing that shit.
Send some more of that hate mail. We appreciate that shit too.
Yeah, send some more of that hate mail. You know what I'm saying? We ever see y'all niggas in person, we might smack the shit out you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the heart, kid. You ain't got the heart. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the crack rock familia out there, you know what I'm saying, supporting the wave and doing what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always keep them 2 for 5 purple tops, you know what I'm saying, stashed in the socks or stash it in your mouth. Real niggas know, you know what I'm saying? Cracking the motherfucking 80s. We out, bitch.
Crack.
Crack. Mike, crack.